Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, it's a good afternoon. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in LA. And I'm going to remind you all, folks, I now got my little bell. And when you hear the bell, it's time to stop and take 3 full, nice breaths. Just to come back to this now moment right here. So I'm Kelwin Hagan, and it is my joy and pleasure to be here today with us for this noontime meditation. And I'm going to be doing a reading for this meditation. And but first, I want to remind everybody, share this to your page. Just share it to your page so that maybe somebody else will see it that needs a little time in the stillness. Hi, Deborah. I'm going to be reading from Silence, The Power of Quiet in a World Full of Noise by Thich Nhat Hanh. It's the book we've been doing in my book club on Thursday nights, which you're welcome to come join us in. Go to my Facebook page, Kelwin Hagan, and it's pinned right to the top of the page there, the link. Hi, Dorothy. Hello, Colleen. Nice to have you all with me, Seth. And we got San Francisco, Michigan, and Los Angeles in the house. Going to get a few more people in. And as I said, I'm reading from this book. Love this book. I've been working out of this book for my book club right now, and I've been working out of this thing called Life by Ernest Holmes, which I've been working on putting together a workshop that I'm going to be offering out to everybody. That'll be coming up soon. I also want to remind everybody that's here that Agape's got all kinds of things going on. The Sacred Saturday's coming up. It's got a bunch of classes and workshops that are happening. Go to agapelive.com, look them up, sign up for the ones that appeal to you, and practice, practice, practice. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Portia. Bree, hi. Happy to see you too. Oregon in the house. Hi, Olive. Nice to have you with us. Jazz and Curtis, good to have you all here. Suzanne from Calistoga. And Keisha. Hello, Keisha. Hi, Barbara. Everybody's coming on in. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes for folks to come on in. I'm so filled with life today. Now, remember, if you hear the bell, it's time for us to stop and take 3 breaths, right? So, here it goes. And let me know if you can't hear the bell, because I'm going to ring it right now. Thank you, Bree. Those 3 breaths, they always bring me right back to this now moment. No matter how solid I feel and where I am right now, if I just take 3 breaths, I realize I can always get closer. That felt good. I am enjoying my bell, though. I like to think I got a lot of bells in my life. When I feel frustrated in a moment, it's time for me to take 3 breaths. When I'm feeling triggered by somebody, when I'm driving, or somebody in my family, or somebody I'm working with, it's time to take 3 breaths. Sometimes I got to take those 3 breaths while I stay right in front of what's bugging me, and I can't take them too amplified, because sometimes it might bother somebody else. The idea of the breaths is for me, not to hurt somebody else. So, those 3 breaths, feels so good. So, getting a few more folks in here. To remind everybody again, I'm going to be reading from Silence, The Power of Quiet in a World Full of Noise. And you know, it's all about listening from the quiet so that we can hear God in the midst of the noise. Right? Okay. Yeah, Jazz, thank you. I love the bell too. Before I start reading, I'm going to play it one more time. Oops. Thich Nhat Hanh suggests getting a bell of some kind that you can have with you, have on your desk, have places, so that when you're feeling those moments, you hit the bell and you get to where it triggers something. You know, we want to be like Pavlov's dog, who drools every time it hears a bell, whether there's food there or not. Because we know that there's food there for us. There's something for us in our diet, for our spirituality. And if we get to where whenever we hear a bell, we just stop and take 3 breaths. How cool will that be? Then when somebody's coming to your door, you hear the doorbell, you stop and you take 3 breaths as you're walking and going to answer the door. And when you answer the door, you're in a calm place. The bell. I love it. I truly do love it. All right, let's start reading here. You saw the title on this video. If you did see that title, is For Healing. And it's on page 89 in the Silence, the Power of Quiet in a World Full of Noise. And this was in the last chapter that we read in the book club. And it's called Healing. And in this chapter, there's going to be a few spots where you can also change some of these to your own thoughts in your own head as well. And you'll see how this works. And it's a breathing meditation. If your daily life is full of hurrying, noise, or confusion, it's easy to forget to be aware of the wholesome and supportive elements that are all around you, such as fresh air, the sun, and the trees. The following exercise can be practiced anywhere at any time. You just need to be in a place where you're comfortable breathing, relaxing, and smiling. A light smile relaxes all the muscles in your face and brings ease to the body and mind. So you don't just say the word smile, really do it. You can also create your own nourishing verses. Pavlov's bell, I like that. You can renew yourself by getting in touch with the healing elements around you. You can bring up refreshing images from the store consciousness to nourish you. The store consciousness is the stuff that's happened, that's been feeding you for years of your life, and perhaps even before you started in this adventure of life you have here. For example, when you're in the middle of a busy city, you can recall what it's like to be in the mountains or at the seaside. So now we're going to start. And it's going to be each thing I'm going to have. One thing I'm saying is as I'm breathing in, and one thing I'm saying as I'm breathing out. So breathing in, I'm aware of the air. Breathing out, I enjoy breathing the air. I'm aware of the air. I'm feeling the joy. Breathing in, I'm aware of the sun. Breathing out, I smile to the sun. Breathing in, I'm aware of the trees. Breathing out, I smile to the trees. I'm aware of the children. Breathing out, I smile to the children. I'm aware of the countryside air. I smile to the countryside air. And when we eat, we're often rushed. Sometimes we don't even take time to sit down. If that's true of you, please offer yourself the opportunity to eat mindfully as a human being, not a running bot. Before you eat, take a few moments to sit down. Feel your weight supported by the chair or the ground. Quiet your thinking and contemplate the food and its sources, the earth, the sun, the rain, labor, and many supportive conditions that come together so that your food could be brought to you. Be aware of how fortunate you are to have food to eat when so many people are hungry. When you sit down to enjoy a meal with others, bring your awareness to the food and the people you are with. This can be a very joyful occasion of true community. And when I'm thinking of food, I'm thinking of all we ingest. The food we ingest in our food diet, like what we eat and chew and swallow, and the food we ingest, the mental food we ingest from everything around us, from the billboards and the news and the people and the love and the sounds. All of this is what we are ingesting. So breathing in, I'm aware of the food on my plate. Breathing out, I am fortunate to have food. I'm aware of the fields. I smile to the fields. I'm aware of the many conditions that brought this food to me. I feel grateful. I'm aware of those who are eating together with me right here, right now. I am grateful for their presence. And as I continue this conscious breathing in, and each time I take a breath in, I think of what I'm breathing in. And each time I breathe out, I think about what I'm breathing out. So as I'm breathing in, I'm aware that my body knows exactly what to do with this air. As I breathe out, I am grateful for my body's natural, full-blown healing abilities. As I breathe in, and I breathe out, conscious of each breath, each spot it has, each place it has in my life. As I breathe in, I am aware of the sun. As I breathe out, I smile for the sun. As I breathe in, I'm aware of the child in me. As I breathe out, I smile for the child in me. Breathing in, I'm aware of the perfection that is my natural state. Breathing out, I smile, knowing this perfection. Breathing in, I feel the perfect love of God as my inner being, my inner joy. Breathing out, I share that joy with a smile and a bit of a laugh. Breathing in, I'm aware of the smells that surround me. Breathing out, I am grateful for these sensory smells that surround me. Breathing in, I'm aware of the healing perfection of lifing in my life. I am grateful for this perfect healing taking place in and as me. Breathing in, I'm grateful for this technology that allows me to share this space with us all, right here, right now. I am that I am. Breathing in, I know that the Father brings for me, delivers to me, creates for me the kingdom. Breathing out, I know that this kingdom is around me always, and all things are available to me at all times. Breathing in, I am grateful for all things taking place in my life everywhere. Breathing out, I am especially grateful for those things that challenge me, that push and pull us into being better and more compassionate beings. Breathing in, I remind myself that I love the haters. Breathing out, I know that the simplicity of love is divine and has no limits and no conditions. As I take 3 breaths there with us, and I gently come out of this time of stillness, knowing that I can carry this stillness with me all day, that I can carry the thought of that bell in my head and use that bell and going off inside of my head every time something inside of me requires me to pull myself back to this now moment. I am grateful for knowing that I am always just 3 breaths away from being here now. Grateful that I can use these tools to keep me connected consciously to the spiritual being that I am, that we are. I am grateful for all this, knowing that all this is lifing. It's the only thing we got. It's the only thing that is. It is what I am. It is what you are. We are lifing right here, right now. And as I go through my day, carrying this moment with me, carrying these tools with me, carrying this potential with me, I know that I am always right here, right now. And I give thanks for that. And I just say, Amen. Remind everybody, my name is Kelwin Hagen, Kelwin, Hagen, Hagen. You can find me here on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. And I love you. I love you very much. And I want to remind you, go to agapelive.com. Look at what they've got going on. Sign up for some of the classes and for some of the ways you can be of service, as Agape is of service to you. Come on and join me at my book club here on Thursday nights. You can find the link on the top of my Facebook page. And just know, you are always right here, right now. So you might as well know you're here and be here on a conscious level. You are always creating the next true now moment in your life. So why not be here and create it on a conscious level? That's what I'm going to be working at. And yes, we all slide and slip. But we can always use the tools we have to come back to right here, right now. Because right here, right now, maybe there's healing going on. That healing in my life is working in so many different ways. I love you. I care about you. I'm here for we. And anybody out there knows that when they get in touch with me, you know what? You call me, you leave me a message, I'm one of those people that just calls back, gets back with you. Why? Because whatever you're bringing to me might be exactly what I need at that moment too. So again, I love you. Peace. Have an absolutely amazing, beautiful day. Laugh a little.